Hello guys and welcome back to episode 4 of this Borussia Dortmund save on FM24 with me, Alex. And today we're going to get straight into some more Champions League action. So since last time, what's happened is simply the one game. We've played against Wolfsburg, we beat them 2-0. We also beat some Real San Sebastian, which is Real Sociedad 4-0 in our first Champions League game. Then we've played Hoffenheim in the interim. Makoko coming off the bench and scoring 2 for me within the space of 2 minutes. So he's in decent form at the moment. And then Manchester City we've got today. I thought I'd bring you this straight away because I want to try and keep this as inclusive in the first season as I can. Build on this. Then when into the second season, we can start firing through these episodes, making sure we can see how we'll know how FM works then, and we can also build on what we've made of this Dortmund save. So Manchester City today and Union Berlin in the league then, as a result of winning that Hoffenheim game 3-0. We go top of the league, as you can see here. Bayern Munich, the title holders at the moment. Obviously in this save, we didn't do any of the transfers that had happened in real life. So at the moment, Bayern Munich actually brought in Julian Alvarez for around about 41 million to fill that striker's gap. They didn't bring in Harry Kane. Harry Kane, he's still at Tottenham. Harry Kane is still there. 78 to 116 million. Who knows? If he'd have stayed this one more year, and he's got a contract until 2025 at the moment, if he stayed that one more year, what's going to happen to his career? Because we know Bayern Munich are doing very well in the Bundesliga at the moment. Anyway, we're top of the league by 1 point at the moment. We're 2 points ahead of Bayern Munich. Unbeaten so far, same as Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich have had 2 draws. In terms of goals, we've seen Haaland go, he's got 5 goals at the moment, 93 minutes per goal. He's having a really good year. Goretzka being the main goal scorer for Bayern Munich at the moment. Let's get into the Champions League game. We're obviously playing against Manchester City. We're going to go cautious for this one because we know that they're lethal going forward. Edison, Walker, Diaz, Akanji, Ake, and then they've got Rodri, Ward-Prowse in there, believe it or not. That's a very interesting one. De Bruyne, Ousmane Dembele. So he didn't go back to PSG in the save. He went to Manchester City. And then Jack Grealish and Haaland. And then on the bench, they've got Dario Sarmiento they've brought in. Interesting. Sergio Gomez, Calvin Phillips, Kovacic, McAtee, Stones, Laporte, Mahrez, Cancelo. Mahrez and Cancelo didn't leave in the end. But yeah, interesting one today. So I'm going to put my hands on the hips. Everyone expects us to lose here. Prove us wrong as we are away from home to Manchester City. We're at the Etihad. Another Champions League night with this Dortmund save. It's going to be a very entertaining night. So let's see where we can go from here. 5 minutes into the Champions League here. Ward-Prowse stands over a corner. Dembele's got acres of space on the edge of the box, but he manages to get a block in. Grealish on the turn now, but Haller's there, who plays a very wayward ball out wide, and Ake picks it up, who storms down that left-hand side. Haaland's in the middle. It was inevitable. Haaland with the header over Hummels, and he has managed to put it in the back of the net. I've got 3 defenders, 3 centre-backs there. I'm trying to just keep to make sure nothing happens. But Ake has whipped that ball in. Haaland's there, beats Hummels and the other 3 players around him there, and he manages to sneak it into the back of the net. So that puts Manchester City up 1-0 at the moment, and it's not a great start to the Champions League away leg against Manchester City. Let's try and get forward. We know we're very good. We are a good side when we want to be, and like the way we play football in the middle of the park, how we venture forward, I think it's pretty good. We slow it down. We probably should be dropping a bit deeper here. So let Walker just walk all the way through our defence, and he smashes it into the top left-hand corner. Kyle Walker, a very rare goal because Kyle Walker doesn't really score much, but this right here, this was a bit of a stinker. Who's that? Is that Schlotterbeck? Schlotterbeck just loses his man, and then Cobble gets beat in a very narrow angle there, by the way. Kyle Walker smashes that into the back of the net. It's 2-0 to Manchester City. Maybe we should go on defensive. I'm just thinking. I don't want to lose by too many. As now we come forward, Ben Saibini tries to play it foot inside, and there's nobody there to help him out. This is a slow build up, slow build up here. As Walker into Ward-Prowse, who takes a good touch around his man. Haaland's there at the near post this time again, and puts it into the back of the net. But that looked to me like he may have just been offside as he slipped through. The goal review is going to say a goal. The goal review is going to say a goal. Oh no. 30 minutes in, we're 3-0 down. We've got to make changes. We've got to make some tactical changes here. Haaland slips past his man, and that is really poor. That is very, very poor. Ake on the ball now. Ousmane Dembele onto it as well. Akanji out from the back into Ake. Can we maybe press forwards here and get the ball off and nick the ball off them? Ruben Diaz on the ball. Grealish on this right-hand side instead now. Takes it past his man. He's done well with it. Can he play it back? He plays it back to Ward-Prowse, and it's a great save by Cobble in the end. Really well to close that down. 3-0 down here now. Ward-Prowse with another corner. He's a set-piece specialist. Ruben Diaz, man, we just managed to get that away, and I thought that might have been a good counter-attack opportunity. But at the moment, 0 shots on goal for the whole half. For the whole half, we've had 0 shots. This is not on. What's going on? That's literally what I want to say. Nemeka's going to come off. Renato Sanchez on for him. Who else is having a really poor game out there? No one's really having like an especially bad game. Julian Brandt, let's bring him off. Let's put Oshkan on. We know he's going to be much better in that position. Let's play Royce as an advanced playmaker on support. Let's be a bit more direct with our passing, a bit more high tempo. We can play it wider. We can shoot on sight. Don't want to see any underlaps. In fact, let's just try and retain the ball a little bit. That might be the best one. Let's regroup if we get backwards, and we can counter on them if need be. Distribute it quickly, and we can distribute that over the top because I'm more than happy to do that. We've got to play it a bit deeper, but we're pushing higher up the pitch. We need to, but we can drop our defensive line much lower. And then we can just keep it like that. Let's go to the dressing room, start the second half, and see if this will make any effect to our game, which I'm hoping it will. Kyle Walker on it now. What can he do with it as he comes down this right-hand side? It plays it backwards to Akanji. City pushing up very high now, and if we can nick the ball off them, which I thought we might have been able to there, if we can nick the ball off them, which they've done very well to play it out from the back there, then this would be a good opportunity to maybe counter on them. Ake, back into Dembele, who cuts inside. What can he do with it now? There's quite a bit of space on this right-hand side for City now as Walker comes forward. Can we close him down? We don't close him down. He's in acres of space. No one's picked him up. It's put into the box, and it's just wide of the mark. As here we go. Ward-Prowse on a corner, headed away, but it's only as far as Akanji, who's done well to maintain the ball. Ward-Prowse, I don't know if that was a whip in or if that was a shot, but he's managed to force Cobble to make a save there. Cobble now punts it forward. That's a poor ball out, and Walker picks it up straight away. Ruben Diaz on the ball now. What can he do with it coming forward? He plays it to Mahrez. Mahrez punts it over the top towards Haaland. What can he do? He plays it back to Mahrez. It's into De Bruyne, and it's the second goal of the season for Kevin De Bruyne, who sticks that into the back of the net. It's 4-0 to Manchester City now. Let's make a few substitutions for ourselves. Sebastian Haller off. Let's bring Adeyemi on and Makoko as well. He can come in for Marlon because the front two just aren't having a good time out there. Let's change Adeyemi's role to a pressing forward as well. We've got 2 very attacking, pacey forwards now, so it means that when we play this the ball out from the back and we're trying to distribute it over the top, it's going to be very good for us going forward. Let's play a bit shorter, put the tempo up a little bit more, but hit early crosses, play it a bit wider, and let's just see what that does for our chances going forwards. Walker on the ball now, into Akanji. Akanji to Rodrigo. De Bruyne now into Ward-Prowse. Royce takes it off Ward-Prowse though, and now we've got pacey forwards going to get. Oh, come on, to get on the end of it. But Rodrigo gets it back now, and Akanji can come forward from the back of City, playing it out lovely. This is genuinely like watching. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! That is not good. Oh, God, this is just not going to look good for us now, is it? So let's encourage the lads one more time, try and get something out of this game. But if we can get a goal, I mean, that'll just lift the spirits of anything now. But Schlotterbeck, it looks like now with 10 men, we've finally woken up and ready to face the music as Mafio, who's been fantastic to the start of the season, gets on the ball. Oshkan, the ball in midfield, into Makoko, plays it to Royce, who has a shot now from range. And it's a decent effort, probably our first decent effort that I've seen actually for us. Royce stands over the corner. We shouldn't have too many players in the box now. They're going to have a man advantage, and they're a very physical side. City shoots at the near post, and he just heads that wide. So, coming up to the end of this game now, this is going to be damage mitigation here now. 7 shots, 4 on target to City's 18 and 9 on target. XG is looking probably like it should be about 3 or 4-0 to Manchester City. And in the 88th minute, there's one more highlight to watch. Rodri picks the ball up into Kovacic. He's playing Mahrez, who finds Haaland. He's dangerous. Mahrez puts it across, but Maffeo does well to head that away. Ake comes forward now. He's got acres of space down this left-hand side to move into. Whips it in towards Mahrez and Haaland, but Rodri gets that on the rebound, and it's just over the bar. Haaland, we've managed to stop Haaland in the second half, but we just know that he's just too good. He's just too good. As that's the end of the game. I'm going to put our hands together. You did yourselves proud today. I mean, I know they're going to take that badly, but like, what do you expect against the Manchester City side who's just that good? 4-0 loss. I was expecting it. I can't lie. I was expecting it. If we could get a draw out of it, I'd been even happier. But we're going to look past that now. We've got Union Berlin in the Premier League, in the Bundesliga. We're going to try and keep this top spot at the moment, and let's just rotate the team out. Maybe accommodate for a very tough fixture list we've got coming up. So yeah, I'll join you back for that one in a second. Right, so you join me back for this game against Union Berlin. You can see their opposition report and expected lineup is very similar to ours. They've got two wide centre-backs and a no-nonsense centre-back. They've got a complete wing-back in Resulion, who we know he's all right. Well, I guess he's all right. They've got a Carrillo. I've not really seen many teams play that, but an interesting selection for this. We've got the opposition instructions on. We go into our team talk, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Tomori for Mats Hummels. I just don't think he's playing that good this year. Honestly, I just don't think he's playing too well. So we're going to bring in Tomori. You can play on this right-hand side, Schüller on the left. William Brandt in there. I'm going to take him out for a game and let Reina have an opportunity to shine in this team. Royce, I'm going to take him out and let Almada have a go up front. Daniel Marlin had a pretty poor game out last time. I'm going to let Makoko stand in for him, and then Maffeo can come onto the bench in place of Nemeka, who's picked up the injury. So we'll submit the team, we'll get into the match, and I'll join you back for when we start this one. So here we are back at our stadium. The yellow wall is out there, and we shall make sure we get something out of this game because, again, top of the league, we just lost to City. We need to get the morale back and go in. Tomori into Oxlade-Chamberlain, who's getting a start out there today. Ryerson, who we know has been fantastic for us, finds Makoko in the middle of the box, and he carries on that fine form. Or the referee has indicated that he might have been offside, actually. 2 minutes in, the goal review. Let's see what it says. The goal's been awarded. Makoko, 2 minutes in, gets his goal straight away. And you know what? This might be it, you know. Haller and him, a bit of a Crouch Defoe type build-up. Haller with a bit of a nick on that, I think, actually, as Makoko smashes back of the net. Ryerson whips it in, and does he get a touch on it, Haller? He doesn't get a touch on it. He tries to get a touch on it. Oh, that's pretty interesting. As they actually get people to attempt to kick the ball now, as if they're going to miss it. Very interesting. But Makoko slams that into the back of the net, and there we have it. He's 1-0 up already. Oh, well, we're 1-0 up already due to Makoko. Ronyao, I think that's how you pronounce it. Kicks it out now, and Tomori wins that header, nods it down, but we've got nothing to go along with it. As Rusilion comes forward, what can he do with it now? Will he find a ball into the box? He does, towards Becker, and Union Berlin, Sheraldo Becker with the answer 10 minutes later, and we've managed to go 1-0 down here, 1-0 down. It's managed to come back to 1-1 at the moment. We're going to go back to balanced. I like this formation in balanced. Something about it in balanced which just suits us a lot better. So let's encourage the side. Let's try and get a few more smiles on the faces, as we've got highlights straight away as we encourage the team. Tomori now, who is on it, plays it into Ryerson. Ryerson loses the ball out, but he goes to Reina. Reina to Tomori. Can we maybe go down this right-hand side? We'll get a bit of a switch on. Reina is found in the middle of the park, who loses the ball straight away. And that's not looking good for us as one now comes out with it. He pings it forward. We're going to win that header, definitely, as Schüller picks that up. And Union Berlin sitting very far back as Makoko's on it now. Finds Haller. Haller, can he finish? He can't, and he should be finishing there in those sort of positions. It's the 34th minute now. Wijndal stands over the corner. Can we maybe score something from this? Whips it in towards Tomori. Sealer's there. Back out to Almada, and he fires it over the bar. Oh, come on, lad. Should be able to score from there. With all that space and all that time, get your foot over it. As we should be 2-0 up at this point. Come on, boys. It's half time. 45th minute is rocked up quite quickly there. Almada's not having a fantastic game out there. I can't lie. Reina neither is not having the most prolific games there. Schlotterbeck comes forward here now. Into Tomori. Into Reina now. To Makoko. Back out wide to Ryerson. What can he do with a bit of a whip on? Harler's there. There we have it. 2 minutes straight out of the blocks. Ryerson with a beautiful ball in, as we know he definitely can play. Haller's there, and he manages to whip that into the box, onto his head, and there we are, into the back of the net. 2-1 up, back to where we should be. Haller with a great header over the two defenders and puts that into the back of the net. 2-1 up, And we are doing pretty well here, aren't we? We're doing pretty well as they've actually had to bring off their keeper with an injury. Wijndal on it now. Back into Schüller to Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain gets tackled there and Reina picks it up, but finds Wijndal with a beautiful ball in. Haaland's there! And oh, we're playing fluid football now. Fluid football now, really fluid football, as that was a great goal by us there. The goal review is going to be checked, but I think again we're onside, as there's 2 calls by VAR, which has shown we definitely were onside there, as Oxlade-Chamberlain gets tackled. Reina with a lovely little delicate chip towards Wijndal. Haller's there at the front post, and he puts that into the back of the net. That makes it 3-1. The Bundesliga, we are setting the light at the moment. Haller with 2 more goals in this game makes his tally for the Bundesliga a 7, which is probably, I think it's going to be near enough a goal a game now, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much a goal a game. There's been a lot of goals in this episode, hasn't there? About 8 so far. Schüller, Chamberlain on it now. Into Ryerson, who's been lethal going down this flank. Takes it past his man. Can he take it past another one? He can't. And is that him? That, oh, what's happened here? Rezulion, it looked like a good tackle, to be fair. Has been sent off. Ryerson was down on the floor holding his leg, but he's now been sent off, and that means we can probably go attacking now, if anything. 75th minute now, we are dominating as we've got Wijndal standing over a free kick as it's punted away. Reina's there, he puts it down to Lenglet. Wijndal, can he maybe have an attempt himself? Almada picks it up, and this is probably going to be the end of the highlight as Maffeo comes forward now. Can he maybe whip it in? He can! Oh, it's not the end of the highlight. Adeyemi's there with a 4-1. Well, he puts us up 4-1. Goes and celebrates in front of the crowd, and what a goal that was. I didn't expect that one. Almada plays it off nicely to Maffeo, who comes forward then, tries to whip one in towards the near post. He does. He finds Adeyemi using acres of space. I mean, he's not missing from there. And if he did miss from there, I'd be having words. It makes it 4-1, and it's a beautiful goal. Brilliantly worked goal. 77th minute. Can he go down this left-hand side? He storms past his man. Brilliant run by Wijndal. What can he do with it now? Plays it backwards towards Chamberlain, who plays it back towards him. He looked like he may have been offside then, as it's into Lenglet. Lenglet back to Wijndal. It's just poor. I don't know what we're doing there, as it's played out again. Can we win the ball back now this time? This is the question, as Union Berlin have got a few men coming forward now, and they're looking good coming forward. We've played it inside to Behrens, who finds, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but Ladowney, that's it, that's the one. Ladowney has managed to put it into the back of the net, 4-2. And we've managed to go, just lose our heads a minute there. I'm going to tell the lads to focus, because I don't know what happened, but look, Behrens, yes, that's the one, plays it into Ladowney. Lenglet, I think he must nutmeg Lenglet there. That's filthy, to say the least. And he beats Cobble, and he puts it into the back of the net. At the moment, that is not good enough. That just is not good enough whatsoever. I'm going to bring off Haller and put Malen on, who can play in that pressing forward position as Wijndal. Oh, he's put it in the back of the net. I thought that was going wide. I didn't think that was going to go in. Wijndal with a goal this season. He gets another one to his name. I think that's his second one so far. And as Adeyemi turns around, plays it backwards towards Tomori, got nothing on, back into Adeyemi, who whips it into Wijndal, and the keeper should be doing much better than there. That's a really poor effort by the goalkeeper. As we've come to extra time, full time. We've come to full time. I thought we were going to go to extra time then, as we've had a great game out there, fantastic game, and it rounds off a good episode, if you ask me, a really good episode. 5-2 towards our goal difference going to 14. Now we go 3 points ahead of Wolfsburg. If Frankfurt win their game, they can probably go within 2 points of us, but we're now 5 points ahead of Bayern Munich, who have a game in hand, obviously. So let's see next time round where we'll join you. So yeah, that's everything for us this time. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, please leave a like. I need to update that one above. Thank you for 150 sub managers. Very, very happy with how the reception of this series is going. And yeah, thank you for watching all the previous episodes and the likes as well. I'm really happy with how the first 2 episodes went down, and then building on that we can see how we go forward. So yeah, thanks for everything, guys. Hope you're having a great day. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.